It is almost 2026. Welcome back, everybody. We did this last year. We did the top moments of hearing things with Julie and Brad then, and we had just met in July of 2024. So that list went from July 2024 to December 2024. It was the world's shortest year in review ever. We've been hanging out for a while now, so now this year's list for this New Year's episode runs January to December. So here we are. And it's the top moments of Down the Tubes Productions.
Which we can actually say now.
We can
which is
say
fantastic.
that now. How cool is that? And that was something that happened this year. So we're going to talk all about that. So what we're exploring, some of these top moments for us that we came up with, most of them are related to hearing, and some of them are just funny, ridiculous, anecdotal themes that happened to us over the course of the year that we just bring up and crack up. So I'm going to start with the first one. This was back in February. It was Brad's birthday. Brad's brother Tom got tickets for a group of us to go to the Professional Women's Hockey League hockey game to see the Fleet, right? Boston Fleet, up in Lowell, Massachusetts. And it's about, on a good day, half-hour ride from where we live?
Yeah, not bad.
Right, about that, 30 minutes. And Brad and I hadn't hit a year mark yet, so you're still getting to know somebody, right? And we hadn't gotten to know each other in the bad weather yet. Let me tell you, if you want to get to know somebody really, really well, really fast, go for a ride in bad weather to see how the person driving reacts to the bad weather and the person who's supposed to be navigating, how well they handle it and how they interact with each other. We got to know each other real well, real fast. Mm-hmm. It was an ice storm.
Oh, it was brutal.
Slippery. Visibility was awful. He's not the most patient in traffic anyway. I find everything funny. The worse the situation is, the more I want to start laughing and cracking jokes, which isn't helping him at all. I'm supposed to be navigating. Mm-hmm. I don't have my glasses. And I make the announcement that, oh, wait a minute. That's exit 58. I think we were supposed to get off at exit 3 or something outrageous. Mm-hmm. I thought I was going to get thrown out of the car. He goes, it's 5B. I'm like, okay, all right. And I think it was in that moment where we realized, like, oh, wow, we're seeing the ugly sides of ourselves right now. And if we still like each other when we get out of this car, we're probably going to be okay for the long haul. So that was our first stressful moment involving cars and parking garages.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah, so we're still talking, so it was good. I get frustrated with driving because driving around Boston, the Boston area, can be a challenge, to put it lightly. And then people forget how to drive when the snow starts because apparently they've never seen snow, even though they live in Massachusetts.
You want to see Brad yell, put on a hockey game, and put him in traffic. It's the only time he loses his mind. Yeah. That's it. Yeah. What a scene. Do you want to talk about our other parking garage experience?
So we eventually get to the game, and we're crawling up the parking garage. We finally get to the floor that we want, and it's floor 5. And so we're like, so I turn to Julie and I'm like, remember, it's floor 5. And so she proceeds to give me a high five. I'm like, I guess that works. I just meant floor 5. So that's, we need to be on the same page when we're talking. So
same day, loud acoustics in a parking garage. We're trying not to fall and crack our necks open on the ice. It was the whole thing.
And this is the last car thing, right? So we were at Northeastern, my alma mater. And we had a parking pass for a garage. And so the spot was between 2 poles. And so I'm backing in because it's easy. That's what I like to do. It's easier to back in and then pull out. And so I'm backing in. I had to adjust it a couple of times. And I got in. Yeah, fine. I got in. And
so proud.
And we even did a high five.
I was like a mother hen. I was like, I am so proud of you. Right? I was like, you were. Good job. Yeah. I couldn't have done this so well. I had my eyes shut the entire time. I was so proud of him. I was so impressed.
So we go into Northeastern. We do the interview with Dr. Nicole Laughlin. Go see that episode if you haven't. And we come back, and I'm like, what's that in the back of the car? And so I look, and there's a scrape on the back of the car. So I didn't dent it, so I'll give myself credit there, but I did not park unscathed. Nope. So all of the congratulations were taken back. And neither one of us heard it.
Neither one of us heard it. So, I mean, we just could not stop laughing. That was amazing. It was bad.
Yeah.
So that was definitely a highlight.
The car
Parking
highlights.
garages and car things were a big thing in 2025. The second thing, lots of presentations went on in 2025. Surprisingly, our resident introvert did a lot of them, which would be so surprising. I never saw that coming, but we both jointly presented at the New England Hearing Loss Convention back in March. And in June, Brad presented at the American Library Association Convention and also at the Hearing Loss Association of America National Convention. And then that wasn't quite enough for him, so he decided to go down to the HLAA Southeast Mass chapter, presented there. And then together we presented in Maine to the HLAA Down East chapter. We're presenting for the Boston chapter in December of 2025. And then next year, February 26th, we'll be presenting to the good people of New Jersey.
I'm not going to Jersey. This will be.
It's on Zoom.
This will be on Zoom. All the other ones are in person, so it's great. It's I like being able to spread the message. But let me tell you, I had 2 national conventions.
That was a lot.
In June.
That was a lot.
Of this year. I was a mess until last week.
That's no exaggeration. Honest to God, no exaggeration. You needed a lot of recovery time. So no, your big highlight.
My highlight is getting happy. Happy? No, she's sleeping. She's sleeping over there. So I had a Boston Terrier, Wheezy. I had him until 3 years ago now. And I waited a while to get someone else, and Happy just kind of fell in my lap. So Happy is Rocky's niece. And so we went up in March, and you introduced me to the breeder because she's a responsible breeder, and she likes to interview the people that she would potentially sell a dog to. And in July, after all that talking, all of a sudden Happy was available. And she's been great. It's so great to have a dog again. She's such a sweetheart. She cuddles and she's getting a little mischievous now. So I've had her for 3 months now. And she's getting kind of Boston Terror-y.
Feeling herself.
So it's fantastic. And she and Rocky get along great. We weren't sure.
They're the best of friends.
He's a terror, but they love get along fantastic.
And he lets her do whatever she wants.
She's my girl. She can do whatever she wants.
Loves her.
Well, it's because I'm glad she survived the trip back.
Well, I'm talking about Rocky.
Oh, Rocky
loves her too. Rocky just gets out of the way and just.
She does.
Just lets her take his favorite bones and his toys and his seat on the couch, and
she can be a bit of a
looks at
brat.
Us bewilderment, what's happening?
She can be a brat.
Oh, she's a brat.
It's funny.
She's so cute. So we went together to pick Happy up, and ironically, we went on July 19th, which is the same day that Mark and I picked Rocky up 6 years earlier. So it's kind of cool that they have the same gotcha day. So Brad and I rode up to get Happy. She panted.
Oh, so scary.
Panted.
And shook.
In the back seat for an hour and a half.
Yeah.
From Pemmican, Maine to Mount Agamenticus, where we were meeting up with Mark and Rocky and my sister-in-law Judy, so Rocky and Happy could meet for the first time before Brad went on to Massachusetts. We wanted to be really thoughtful about introducing them in intervals slowly, which I'm glad we did, because I think that's why they get along so well, as they've gotten to know each other. Oh my God, we made it to the Kennebunk rest stop, where we had to stop the car because we were worried the dog was in cardiac distress. Even though I was Googling like crazy, everything's fine, we know it's fine, we're in a panic. And we always bring snacks wherever we go because we make this beer dip that's like our favorite snack with pretzels. So you've never seen 2 people stress-eat beer dip and pretzels at the Kennebunk rest stop quite like we did that day. Well, the dog is calm because the car wasn't moving.
Right.
Okay. Maybe we're okay now. Maybe she's gotten used to us. The second we started moving again, and the shaking.
So scary.
So bad. But it was a wonderful day, and she's been a gift.
She's been great.
Ever since. She's awesome.
She's gotten a little better, so she still shakes. She hates the car.
Yeah.
I have to carry her to the car and have special treats for the car. But she doesn't pant anymore. Before
no, she doesn't.
That trip, she would the back seat was soaked because she was panting so much. But she just doesn't. She doesn't like the car. But when she gets where we're going, she's happy. She's good to explore. She just wants to be there. I think she's a fan of Star Trek, and she wants transporters to be invented.
Show up.
Get us there.
My favorite part of the whole thing is you're driving the car.
Yeah.
And you say to me in a panic, "Can you just reach your arm back there? Can you just get?" I'm like,
scratch it.
Do you know how long my arms are? They're like the length of a ruler. I can't reach the dog. I mean, it was ridiculous. We survived. The beer dip helped.
We did.
We made it.
What's next? What do you got?
Speaking of adding to our family.
Yes.
We founded our company.
Wild.
On May 16th,
Yes.
2025.
I can't believe we have a company.
I can't believe I say that out loud. I'm like, oh my God, we have to do taxes and stuff now?
Yeah.
Like, what? We're going to be grown-ups?
Oh, grown-ups.
May 16th, 2025.
I love it.
Down the Tubes Productions came to be. I remember how nervous we were submitting the paperwork to the state of Massachusetts on that day.
Yeah.
We both had our hands on the mouse so we could click it together. I have a picture of both of our hands. Remember that? Oh my God, it was so exciting. And we had been talking about formalizing this for a while. We just needed to as we started to grow. And our original names were Rough Day Media, RUFF, way back when I had to write an email for something and I wanted to throw that on there as a joke. And you're like, you can't do that. And Off a Cliff Productions. And then we came up with Down the Tubes. So that was probably my biggest moment this year.
It's fantastic. It's so exciting. It's still surreal at a certain point. Like we're meeting so many great people in the community and we're hopefully establishing many great partnerships. And it's like, I'm playing grown up when I said, "Here's my business email."
Right.
It's like we have
check out our website.
Do
you need our tax ID number? I mean, it's like ridiculous.
It's weird.
It's so cool. And we have T-shirts and everything.
Yeah, it's great.
Awesome.
I mean, I think with the business we have the opportunity to do so much more good than just like a general like having fun partnership. Believe me, we're still having fun with this partnership.
Having a ball.
But we kind of have to make it official so we can do more. And so
that was my highlight.
Yeah, sure.
I have to say.
For sure.
Big.
I think mine's probably happy. Happy probably beats it, but this is definitely a close second.
But Down the Tubes for me first, then Happy second for sure.
So next we were thanks to Julie's massive fundraising ability.
It was a partnership.
Fair enough.
It was a team effort.
So we were the top fundraising team for the HLA Walk for Hearing.
$6,000 raised.
Thank you for everybody.
Yes.
Anybody who's watching and donated, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
We couldn't have done it without you. And I think that the money is well used.
Yes.
I think that the HLA National and the Boston chapter that we're a part of can use that money to do great things, to raise the awareness, to help people. And so it does not go unappreciated. So if we haven't individually thank you, please know that we are forever grateful for whatever you gave. It was
really important to me to be able to step forward with Down the Tubes production with our new company as the team name, like to put ourselves out there. It's like, hey, we're seriously committed to this community, not only the work that we're doing, but giving back. So it was really important to me that we come in first.
Yeah, and we did.
Obviously, because it's a good cause, but those that know me well know there's a little bit of a competitive streak. I was going to win no matter what.
Yeah, it happened.
I was ready. I'm like, if we get close to this thing and there's anybody even remotely close to me, I will donate my own money to make sure I go past them by $1 right before they announce the... I was ready.
We did not have to cheat people.
Did not have to do that. I was not messing around. I'm like, no, I will make this $1 more if I have to.
You didn't have to.
I didn't have to. I was ready.
That's great. So
I want you to talk about this one. This was another big thing that you did with ALS.
Yeah. So I've been working for a couple of years to get an assisted listening system at my library. I want to make sure that my library is at the forefront of accessibility since I'm so involved in the community now. And so I had some struggles selling this to certain people. And we had a regime change, which is good. And so that allowed me to revisit this. And I wanted a T-coil. I was hell-bent on getting a T-coil because that is still the gold standard. But I realized that maybe a compromise is in order. And so because it would cost tens of thousands of dollars to drill into the floor of the concrete floor of the meeting room that I wanted the ALS installed in, it wasn't feasible. They just couldn't do it. And so instead of the T-coil, I got a Wi-Fi system. And so the Wi-Fi system uses radio waves instead of the telecoil. It is also connected to the internet. So if you have your phone paired to your hearing aids, you can actually download an app and hear it. There's receivers for people who don't have hearing aids yet, or maybe don't have T-coil in their hearing aids, or just kind of struggling with the hearing loss. But there's also something called a neck loop. So instead of headphones, the receivers also have a little loop that goes around your neck, and that's T-coil. So it's a little mini T-coil. So it's very flexible. And it's the same system that's in the new senior center and is going to be the same system that's in the new town hall. And so that way, anybody in Wilmington attending a program in any of those buildings can use the same system. The more people that know about the system, the more likely it is it's going to be used. Because we've talked about that before, where you have to get out there and you have to ask people at museums and movies and all these places is, do you have an ALS? Can you use it? Does somebody know how to use it?
You know how to use it. Are you handing me a pile of equipment?
Exactly. So that's what I was thrilled. I'm so excited that we were able to actually do it, and it didn't break the bank, which is obviously another selling point. So,
that's a big deal. That was a big achievement. You should be really proud of yourself for that.
It's great.
That was huge. That was pretty cool. And we also respectively celebrated World Hearing Day on March 3rd. I did a program at school, and Brad had a speaker at the library, so we're both pretty proud of ourselves for bringing that forward to our respective professional communities also.
Yeah, so it's a global initiative, so it's good to be able to tap into that conversation.
We have met so many incredible people and have formed relationships and partnerships with them. We wanted to give special shout-outs to some of them, starting with Sarah Milone from Massability, who was one of our all-time favorite people.
She's great.
She's been so interesting to talk to. She's coached us with some of our social media. She has terrific ideas. Thank you, Sarah, for always being available and open and coming up with so much creativity and interesting things to talk about and kind of push forward for what our shared missions are. Tactus, Jeremy Chow from Tactus, an amazing company that's embedding technology into clothing to allow the hard of hearing be able to feel music. He is at the Deaf Olympics at the time of this recording.
Yeah.
We can't wait to hear about it. Yeah. And he has graciously taken our flyer with our QR code for our company with him to Tokyo.
Yeah.
So our Bitmojis have gone to Japan before we have. The closest we've come is the screen right here
there,
and the Buddhist temple at the MMA. That's as close as we're getting to Japan right now. But someday we'll get there, but our flyer is there. And then we also were featured on the website Limping Chicken, and is the #1 deaf entertainment and news site in the UK. So that was pretty cool to be published on that website also.
We're across the pond now.
It's pretty neat. Yeah. So we keep making connections here and there, and it's been really fun.
We were interviewed by what's that?
Oh, JD.
JD, yes. JD
Stephen
Hurt.
Fabulous.
Fantastic work. And so we love being able to partner with them. And of course, if we did not mention Jonathan Ozek of the Hear You Rise Foundation, we're inspired by him. He's doing some fantastic work, and we're lucky to have him as fellow collaborators in this advocacy work.
Yep. So it's been pretty great to meet all those people and just keep the mission going forward with like-minded folks that are approaching it in different ways.
So
okay. All right. You know what? I'm going to let you have this one.
Me?
We went on all kinds of adventures in downtown Boston this year, and I'm going to let him start with the aquarium.
Yes.
For everything I have put you through, you have earned the right to tell this humorous anecdote about me.
So we went
ahead.
We went to the aquarium with our friend Anthony, and we walk in and we see the penguins, because as you walk in, you see the penguins right there. And so we walk in around. If you've ever been in the New England Aquarium, there's a spiral ramp that you walk up the main ramp. And so we see the penguins. We walk up the ramp, and we see other fishes and other tanks and other exhibits. And then we get to a certain point, and Julie says, "Hey, look, more penguins." And I'm like, "No, Julie, those are the same penguins. We're just above them right now." So we had a laugh about that.
I literally was not even joking.
I know.
I had a moment of, wow, Boston has a lot of penguins. Like, this is crazy amounts of penguins for an aquarium. I'm like, there's more penguins down there. This is crazy. Yeah.
So there are a lot of penguins, but there's not as many as she thought there were. I'm
one of those super intelligent people that's like dumb at the same time. You know what I mean? Like, it's just I'm operating on a plane above everybody else. It's common sense. Just
your brain is just going too fast.
It's going too fast. Yeah. So that was the penguins.
Yeah. What else we got?
We went to the Boston Pops.
Oh yeah.
To see all of the Star Wars music in order with a phenomenal narrator. Yeah. I mean, it was the coolest thing I think we've ever done. It was awesome. So that part was really cool. But the funny part of that night was, in my great wisdom, I'm always causing the problem here. I'm like, Brad, let's get a Spot Hero spot so we can drive in after work. It's cheaper than taking an Uber. Let's just do this. So I go on Spot Hero, make a reservation for Spot C. I don't know. I don't pay attention. I don't know. We're driving, plug the address in, turn down alley 1161, something crazy. He's like,
alley?
I'm like, alley. I'm just as surprised as he is, even though I'm the one that made the plan, because I don't pay attention to the details. I thought there were, 85,000 penguins at the aquarium. You're going to trust me with a spot hero spot? So we loop around Jordan Hall, NEC area, Symphony Hall, whatever. Try again. And there it goes again. It's the alley again. We finally hit it. Now, the level of aggravation that this man has now escalated to is, of course, making me laugh. I think everything's funny. He's getting aggravated. So we turn down the alley. And in my mind, I'm like, okay, we're in the alley. Mm-hmm. How hard is this? Find spot C. We can't find spot C. We had to go up and down the alley. We had to leave the alley and go around again several times until finally we find this little...
I don't think there was a sign. I don't think there was a sign.
You don't think it was a little wooden sign?
Maybe. It was really hidden.
It was like tiny little shingle with a C on it.
Oh, maybe it was. Yeah.
Like a little thing. So we parked the car. It's a great spot, right behind Symphony Hall. I mean, you got to hand it to me. Like, it was amazing. So we get out of the car, and I'm all confident. We're going to go see the pop. Boop, boop. Right. In we go. What we didn't tell each other was we were having the same thought. Almost the entire time. At least up until intermission for me. Every now and then, I'm like... God, did we park at the right place? Oh my God, are we going to get towed? Are we going to come out? This car is going to get towed. He's going to kill me if this car gets towed. Did I do the wrong thing? I think we're in the right place. I didn't let on an ounce, I don't think, that I was worried about it.
Yeah, I had the same fears. I'm like, oh my God, the car's not going to be there when we get out of here. And so luckily we kept ourselves busy by playing with the T-coil in Symphony Hall. And so we were listening to some of the pops with the T-coil and some without. So that kept me distracted. But whenever there was a lull in like the music or us trying the T-coil, I'm like, oh no, where's the car? Where's the car?
Where's the car? And it wasn't until we got back to the car and got in the car that we confessed to each other, thank God the car is here. That was one of my favorites.
Never a dull moment with you.
Never. That was a favorite.
All right, so what's next?
Okay.
Yeah.
The Crunchy Crunch series.
It's hilarious.
Has now become a thing on our social media.
It has.
Started last March-ish, maybe? February, March?
We were in Maine, weren't we?
No, we were here. We were at my house in the office.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And I had something on my phone, looking something up. This one. I can't even do it because you're taller than me. I can't even get you here.
Okay.
It's over my shoulder with his sun chips. His French onion sun chips. Reading over my shoulder, first of all, drives me nuts. Second of all, he's crunching away right in the microphone of my hearing.
Yeah.
I'm like, what are you doing? So we took a quick video, social media. Yeah. So that was fun.
Yeah.
And fast forward to Maine in October. I'm eating Teddy Grahams, which we're going to have after this is done, by the way. I'm eating Teddy Grahams, talking with my mouth full, away from him, and crinkling the bag at the same time. So it's like I've got my revenge on him munching with the sun chips, but didn't even realize it. So that was round 2.
Yes.
Round 3, we were here.
Yeah.
Talking.
Yeah.
And you've got the Doritos this time.
Yep.
And you're crunching. You start to aggravate me by crunching the chips, and you're like crinkling the bag next to my head, like, revenge, ha! Fast forward to last week.
Right. Her turn.
I'm putting stuff in a paper bag. Mark's trying to tell him a story off camera, and the bag is getting wrinkled as I'm putting food in it for a road trip we were going on. And the bag is crinkling. It's been this nonstop.
It's hilarious.
Crinkle crunchy thing going on in our social media.
It's hilarious. It's a running gag at this point. Yes. And the funny thing is, half the time,
not even deliberate.
Exactly. We're just that bad at hearing etiquette.
Oh my gosh, so funny. So last bit, we got lost a lot in 2025. We have been lost a lot.
It happens. Thank God for GPS.
Starting with January 2025, we went out for a 6-month anniversary of starting this project. I said, It's been 6 months. It's January. It's a miserable month. We need to go out and have a beer and celebrate. So I know a great Irish bar in Reading. Park the car. Like I do with most things, I do it with confidence. Go walking into the restaurant. And I walk in the restaurant, and I look around, and I think to myself, this doesn't look like it did the last time I was here a few months ago. Huh. It's an Irish bar, but why is there a picture of Frank Sinatra on the wall? And where's all the Harp and Guinness stuff I remember being here before? Oh, well, maybe they're changing things. Again, no common sense, right? We start walking towards the table, and I glance at the name of the menu, and I go, oh, my God. I look up at him, and I go, we're in the wrong place. And you're like, what? I said, yep. Turn around. I'm not polite. I mean, I was polite about it.
You're polite.
But I'm not going to accept something if it's not what I want.
Right.
So I think I said to the waiter, I was like, oh, we're in the wrong place. This looks like a lovely restaurant. And I'm sure we'll come back here one night for dinner. But for now, we're meant to be next door. So we're just going to give you the menus and we're going to go. Because we're meant to be in the Irish pub next door.
He was very good about it.
Oh, my God.
And with confidence.
That hard.
Right? With confidence. She's like,
we got out
we screwed up. Let's go back.
To the sidewalk. Yeah. I mean, I had tears. So did you. Tears running down our face. Hysterical. Yeah. That was the beginning of 2025. Yep. We were already lost.
Yep.
The aquarium day.
Oh, yeah. So we Uber in. Yeah.
You want to make fun of me about the aquarium? About the penguins?
Yeah. So this, all you, buddy. I really put my foot in it this time. So I put in, and Julie lives on a road, and I typoed that road. And so we're going, and all of a sudden we go through the tunnel, and we're heading south of Boston.
We live north of Boston.
North of Boston. And so, we were going to Dedham.
And I look and I go, why do I see the South Bay Shopping Plaza? I was like, what's that? Is that a new way to go to the North Shore? I go, what's happening right now? This one, he looks at his phone and goes, oh my God. I changed the street name by one letter. We're going to Dedham. I'm like, we're going to Dedham. Nice.
Excuse me, sir, we need to change our address. Luckily, we did.
We did.
That guy probably gave us like -5 stars.
Back we went.
Yeah. So, oops. So I'm still in charge of the Uber, which I don't understand. I don't understand that at all. My privileges should be revoked.
Then we go back downtown. You see a theme here? We get lost when we go together. We're back again. We couldn't find the high street food hall to meet up with Sarah. Wandered the streets a little bit. I didn't know if I was going to have to make us some money on a street corner because we were lost and needed to get some help. I didn't know what was happening. Found that. We didn't finally found it, but we did find a really cool artistic interpretation of the Fenway Park scoreboard in this big spherical form. So we took a picture in front of that. So that was worth getting lost because that was pretty cool. So we saw that, cool. And then we found the restaurant. Yeah. And our most recent getting lost.
Yeah, this is pretty good.
I'll let you take this one.
This is pretty good. We were in Cambridge meeting up with Jeremy from Tactus, and we weren't sure how to get to where we needed to go. And so I pull up Google Maps, and we walk around the building we were at. Come in the front door.
Had to get walking directions.
To go to the other side of the building.
To the other side of the building.
So if you're ever out with us, do not put us in charge of directions. And if you do, it's on you.
Yeah, you're not exactly going out with Lewis and Clark here, okay? We can't find our way anywhere. So that was our highlights of 2025. It's been a really fun ride. It's been wild. And so many things just happen organically. I feel like we're being, going for a ride on this wave pool or something that keeps taking us to the next adventure that we're meant to be on. And we've been laughing the whole way. So it's been awesome.
It's been fun. Here's 2026. Hopefully we have more ridiculous stories to tell because
no doubt
it's kind of our thing.
Yeah. So
cool.
We'll see you.
All right.
See you again. First episode of 2026 will drop soon.
Oh, you want to do books, huh? You just want to go
we probably should, right? It's what we usually do.
Let's do books.
All right.
See? Unscripted, people.
Okay, my book is actually really fascinating. Something I'd always wondered about, especially as a special education teacher. It's about Rosemary Kennedy. She was the hidden Kennedy daughter, and it's written by Katie Clifford Larson. So it's called Rosemary, the Hidden Kennedy Daughter. Rosemary Kennedy was born with quite substantial intellectual disabilities, and she's developmentally disabled, and they hid her away, living in institutions or living away from the family or outside of the home, and she wasn't mentioned much when the political campaigns were going on. She was extremely well cared for, but by outside caretakers outside of the family. They would bring her back for events, things like that, but she was pretty much institutionalized, I guess is what we would call it, using kind of old-fashioned terminology. Yeah. And as someone that's a special education teacher, it just blows my mind when you look back at the history of the mistreatment and institutionalization of people with developmental disabilities. It's really hard to process.
It's a shame.
And for a family that was so prominent and wealthy that they felt this secret shame with Rosemary and just kept her away from everything. It's really quite unbelievable, this entire story.
Fascinating.
Eunice Kennedy Rosemary's sister, Eunice Kennedy Shriver, founded the Special Olympics.
No way.
Inspired by her sister's story.
Huh, that's great. Mm-hmm. This good can come from bad.
It's kind of wild. Like some good came from it on the other end, but it's just really...
Wow, that's fascinating. I had
incredible.
No idea. I'd never heard of her.
Yeah, no, it's really it's quite the read.
Yeah, cool.
It's quite the book. So I would highly recommend it.
Excellent.
What do you got?
Mine is Devil in the White Dress by Walter Mosely. So it's the first book of the Easy Rollins series, and so it's a African-American take on the noir genre. So I love Philip Marlowe from Raymond Chandler, so I love those kind of stories. And so this series is about, I think it's Vietnam. So he's a Vietnam vet, he's an African-American, and of course that plays a huge role in the crimes in the neighborhood. And just like Chandler, mostly the city is a character too. And so it's a great book. So obviously read the first one first. So that's it. And so like Julie was saying, we're excited for the 2026 and look for the first episode coming out soon. Yeah. All right, guys.
Follow us down the tubes in 2026.
Down the tubes.
There you go.
Down the tubes. Bye, guys. Bye.